Being unable to hear or understand people can be frustrating, isolating, and spiritually depressing. In 2009, Vincentians in Uniontown, Pennsylvania, about an hour from Pittsburgh, started Hear Fayette to help people connect with their friends and neighbors. Paul Boron has our story.
Jeff Martz teaches sign language in the Samaritans well room at the Society of St. Vincent de Paul in Uniontown, Pennsylvania, located in Fayette County, about an hour outside of Pittsburgh.
My father and mother, when they got married, and she got pregnant with me, my mother was very, very sick. And it happened that when I was born, I lost my hearing.
Jeff shares his story with us with help from interpreter Cindy Hansis. Jeff received assistance from the Society through a unique program called Hear Fayette, started in 2009 by Kathy Zimmerman. Kathy is considered nerve deaf. She gradually lost her hearing throughout her teenage years. She hears sounds, but must read lips.
If I just took a sound that you said and then just mix it all up, and it doesn't make sense unless I see that.
Kathy saw a need in this rural community. Now Hear Fayette volunteers teach sign language, raise awareness, and much more.
We have interviews here if people need employment, and we recommend them to the Office of Vocational Rehabilitation. We find hearing aids that are free with application fees. There are free telephones through the state and other free telephones.
Jeff enjoys teaching sign language.
St. Vincent de Paul.
Yeah.
It makes it a lot clearer. We teach slow, and we explain the sign language, and we progress and we progress and we progress until it gets better and better and better. And I'm happy to know that I'm, teaching other people. I met Kathy in the sign language class. It was good. I was excited.
Diana McLaughlin is grateful for the programs offered by the Society through Hear Fayette. Born deaf, she regained some hearing through a cochlear implant.
They're really happy because they finally have a place to go where they can be understood.
Vincentian Beth Liptak appreciates how her friends with hearing loss or deafness have formed a community through Hear Fayette.
I'm hearing, so it's hard for me to understand fully what someone goes through when they're hearing impaired or deaf. But as I see here, the people when they come in, they kind of unfold and they show their true self. They become a part of this community.
Hearing impaired and deaf students come here to Samaritans Well a couple of days a week to learn sign language in the presence of the Holy Spirit.
Absolutely. It's just like everybody here has angel wings. Absolutely. It's a wonderful feeling. Wonderful feeling. Not only to receive something here that's so valuable, but to take that and give it back. It's wonderful. Best feeling ever.
Meet Cindy Hansis. We heard her voice earlier as interpreter during our conversations with Jeff and Diana. As a teenager, she saw a deaf family communicating via sign language. That moment stayed with her. She later went back to school to learn how to sign and has been making a difference ever since.
I don't have anybody deaf in my family. I just find it fascinating that you can say so many things with these without saying a word. It's amazing. It's beautiful.
Adrian Wilson of Vincentian with the Uniontown Area Conference of the Society values how the Society of St. Vincent de Paul creates a warm and welcoming environment.
It's a family, and you've spent some time with the group. You had lunch with them. They're just a great group. They enjoy coming. You know, anytime I go in to visit, they're smiling, they're happy, they're glad to see individuals.
I think that being that they have a place to go, a place to grow, a place to communicate with other people is absolutely wonderful.
By being a Vincentian, Adrian grows in her spirituality through meaningful times spent with her neighbors.
I've seen St. Vincent de Paul over and over and over again change people's lives, give people the opportunity to turn everything around. It just offers hope, hope to the hopeless, which is a cute phrase, but it really means a lot.
The people serving others and those being served say the work they do brings them closer to God.
When I was little, I went to church, and it was good. Church was good, but when I grew up, for many years, I didn't go to church. Now, I work here and then I pray here.
Coming to St. Vincent has changed my spirituality. I consider myself a Vincentian. 7 years ago, I didn't know what a Vincentian was, but now I do, and I'm proud to be one. I'm glad to be in the society of really unique people. And so giving myself and helping others learn how to give themselves, I think that's a part of it.
St. Vincent de Paul is totally dependent on the Lord. And God's not broke, and God's not going to let you down. And because of that, individuals are able to come here and get help.
And help others.
I'm proud. I'm proud of the people that come here and that are learning, and we help each other.
It is said no act of charity is foreign to the society. Words that speak volumes in any language, especially through sign language. For our Faith in Action, today's Society of St. Vincent de Paul, I'm Paul Boron.
Thanks, Paul. One of the Society's other initiatives is this visor card. Let's take a closer look. The card goes on the driver's sun visor or maybe turned toward the side window. It helps a law enforcement officer know the driver is unable to hear during a noisy traffic stop. These are easy to replicate in any community, or they can be obtained by reaching out to the Society serving Uniontown and Fayette County in Pennsylvania.